start this up. Good night to every single person on this call. I am Sarah Julian, the sassy entrepreneur, right? As we are getting into this call tonight, of course, we want to usher in the energy of wealth, the energy of blessings, the energy of abundance. Drop some fires in the chat. Let us see what your energy is like, because high energy equals to high income. I want to thank every single person for coming on this call tonight. We are getting into our 90-day run, and there's so much new information, but all of this information that is coming in is to your benefit. We have all benefited from Fintoch. We have been in it since the beginning of this year, and right now we are in a new and improved version of Fintoch, where our streams of income are constantly and consistently growing in every single way. They are finding ways to give us money. They are finding ways to make us money in every single area of this ecosystem that they are implementing right now. If you are on this call and you are on the fence, get off the fence. Get off the fence, for God's sakes, because now is the time to take massive action. Such amazing things coming down the pipeline, guys. Just today, I got my 1%. I got my 1% in my wallet. It's amazing to watch, and I can withdraw it at any given time. You asked and they answered. You wanted, and here it is. So now is the time to get off the fence and to move into massive action. We want to thank our guest speakers for tonight, Mr. Cole and also Mr. Latif, right, for coming on, giving us their time, coming on to the call, right, and gracing Cash Rich Society with their presence, guys. That means that you are important. This community is important, and we are going to bring our A game this time around and do even more than we did before. So guys, get ready. Get ready for the most amazing explosion that you have ever seen. Tonight, we have our very special guests. They're going to come and break it down. They're going to give us the updates. They're going to give us the new information. They're going to give us the insight as to exactly where Fintoch is going. And so make sure you have your pens ready, your papers ready, your listening ears ready. Put that phone on mute, right? Because for right now, this is your money time. This is your money season. This is the money hour. And you need to mind your money, because we are all about creating that millionaire year in 2023 for every single person on this call and in this community. So without further ado, I'm going to pass back over to Kojo. We're going to get our MD on the line. Thank you, Mr. Cole, for your time. Thank you, Mr. Latif, for coming on. And I also want to big up our other great leaders in Cash Rich Society, Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, Sandra Davis, Shankai, right, Joel, Pastor Joe, and so many more, making Fintoch and Cash Rich Society great. So back to you, Kojo, and let's get this party started. Let's get the energy moving. We see the fires are dropping in the chat. So these guys are ready. Let's get rolling.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel the fire and the inspiration already. Let's get it rolling. So without further ado, I want to introduce our guest speaker, superb gentleman. I had the opportunity to speak with him multiple times when we went to the event in Dubai. We met briefly. A very successful leader all the way coming from the Asian team. And we're going to get a glimpse of how the Asians are able to foresee everything that is coming in Fintoch, because we are here going off the information, the data that we see in the PDF on the website, but they have a more realistic feel, a more personal feel, knowing that a lot of the offices are within their countries. They get to experience and hear from all the corporate executives. So today we are going to get that feel, that closeness to feeling what they are feeling, and no one other than one of the top earners in this project, Mr. Cole. Come online and take the stage, give us a glimpse, give us updates on the last recent meetings you guys had, and let us know as a team what we should be doing in order to maximize the best and the most profits from Fintoch. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How you doing?
Good morning. Because I also outside. Here is Singapore. The time is 9:25. Okay. Actually, in Fintoch last year I joined Fintoch in September, and actually my team grew to about 1.3 million user. So as of now, my team is this is the Fintoch 2.0 version, and we expect this version we can even earn more than the version 1.0, because at least we can easily earn 3 times more, because now we are in the blockchain era, and this era we have to make it. And I'm activating all my people in all the country, okay, especially in Singapore I have a small team, but in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Korea, Japan, and now Africa we also got this active. Then I'm in fact activating all of them to get it into this Fintoch 2.0. And you can see that as of this few days, my sale went up about 5 million, only about 3 days. Okay, so let's come together to enjoy this new era. And I believe FinTechs were able to outperform all other company uh, outside. Okay, especially in Singapore, in Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Korea. FinTech is always number one. So I wish you also come in to join us together and make this a history. We are soon going to Europe and to make it bigger than ever. Okay, so for all of you, my suggestion is that is to build a team. Okay, when you build a small team, it will grow in the way that you can never expect. Because, for example, when I started off with FinTech, I started from Malaysia, where I built a small team. Then from Malaysia, it grew into Indonesia, it grew into Thailand, it grew into Cambodia, it grew into Africa, and also grow into Korea. So actually, the Korea team is under my Singapore team. So actually, when you start to build a team, you don't know where it go. Okay, it may go to many countries in the world. Okay, as FinTouch, I think we are able to go to about 70 countries already, and so I hope all of you can come in, enjoy this era, and make your give yourself a chance to be financial free. Understand? Any other question from the floor?
Wonderful, wonderful. So I want you to give us a quick update, right? Because I know you sent me a screenshot just yesterday, right? About the
Yeah,
8.2 minutes of the evening meeting. If you can give us a summary of what that meeting said and all the things that were said on that meeting and what we should look forward from FinTech, right?
okay. Let me check. Yeah, yesterday I sent you. Okay, yesterday actually, that's 2 days ago. Okay, we have a meeting, and the first one is the announcement of this executive president global operation. Okay, Miss Yo-Yo has been promoted from the Asia Pacific executive president to the global operations. So it is the one in charge of globally, and we will be in fact, she is a Singaporean, and she will be in charge of this global operation for Fintoch after this Fintoch 2.0. Okay, and around August, mid of August, we are going to have a 1,000 kick-off meeting in Singapore. Okay, and this will be in the Singapore Expo near to the airport. Okay, and now we are arranging for this meeting to kick off. So it will be a 1,000 pax event. Okay, then the company will also roll out more products and will support to actually to pledge the loan. Okay, for example, now even you earn your FUSD. Okay, very soon your APP will be able to pledge in USD. Okay, so this is another version we are going to come out soon. Okay, so in future, those people who earn FUSD don't need to convert to USDT. You still even can pledge again to earn more daily income. Okay, then we also getting outstanding leader to visit our US headquarters. So this is in the pipeline to plan some of the top leader that who are achieving MD plus. Okay, from some of the country will be visiting the US headquarters. Okay, so this is the so the next thing company will also roll out this payment system, our FinPay. Okay, and the merchant that will accept online and offline payment. Okay, and another one will be our Finso. For those people who come to play the game in our Fintoch, okay, if they make the FTC, they can take it and cash out. But if they lose, company will have a refund policy, returning back their losses. So in fact, there will be no losses. It's just that those who lost, okay, their FTC will be slowly refund, okay, to get back. So this is the some of the thing that will be rolling out by Fintoch. And also we also have the APP going to be listed on Apple Mall. Okay, so we have a lot of things this coming month. Okay, and we also planning another event in Malaysia. Okay, very soon because Malaysia also a very big market for Fintoch. Indonesia big market, and also our next big market is the Korea. So we are going to hold all the event in this country. Okay, so for Fintoch, I believe this the 2.0 version. Everybody will have a chance to get your financial freedom, but slowly build up your team and you grow it exponentially. Okay, in the beginning when I grow Fintoch, the first month is very slow. Okay, the first month is very slow. I gave myself three months to achieve my MD. Okay, and of course, I achieved the MD in the fourth month, 1 month later. But actually, now the things that my member are all under me, so it's a very good system. Okay, it's a very good system, and you can see that in the market, a lot of companies are copying the system from Fintoch. That's why you can see that other company is using the same system, but don't go and get into their system because you will find that you will get burned. Okay, when you go into blockchain, okay, nobody can even copy us because once you go into blockchain, Fintoch will be the stronger. Okay, the stronger company in the world. So be careful because I think in the market, especially Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, there are at least 10 companies copying the same Fintoch version. Okay, so just be quite careful and just put your heart and soul into Fintoch and you will achieve it. Okay,
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
that's all for my sharing. Yes.
thank you. I can see you're definitely also busy on your way somewhere, but thank you for the updates. Very, very inspiring knowing that there's a very large roadmap ahead and the events, the global events are coming back. So that is a very good
Yes,
sign.
yes.
We can't
Yes.
wait to be at the
So
Singapore event coming soon.
yeah,
So, and also you
we
said,
are arranging now. Yeah, we are arranging all the activity to be come back again. So I hope to see all of you if there's a event hold in Dubai or event hold in Korea or any other country. Okay. Yeah.
okay, okay. Also, you spoke about the app being available on Apple Play Store, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Okay.
So, any
So this
timeline?
company will go up.
Is there any timeline or
Uh,
no timeline?
they haven't given any timeline. Okay, but we want them to do it. Okay, if they think it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. That's
Okay. I
great.
think I was there for now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see you have a great team. I hope you all can be developing your part of the other country. South America, we are going to South America also. Okay, I have a few links to South America, which I want to go into South America. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sassy, do you have any question you wanted to bring forward? And then
Yeah,
from there,
absolutely.
take on. Okay.
Well, it's so great that Mr. Cole mentioned South America, because I and some of the leaders were actually discussing that earlier today, and we are about to launch a marketing campaign in South America targeting Brazil and many of the countries that down that way, and we find that we'll be getting a good response. So we will be launching a massive marketing campaign on that side. So that's going to be exciting. We're looking to also start events here in Jamaica. We're going to start some events right regularly here in Jamaica, build up the momentum. We are targeting to have at least 1 million people from Jamaica alone, right? We have Curacao in the house, we have Bahamas in the house, we have Antigua in the house, Trinidad, right? The whole of the Caribbean. So what we are going to achieve here is absolutely humongous. And we are excited about the rebirth and push off of Fintoch. Now, before this happened, we were supposed to have an anniversary event in Singapore. Is that event still on? And when will we be looking forward to that event happening, if so?
Okay, the event in Singapore, because the other time we want to hold it, then there's something happened in China, very big issue in China. China has blocked, and many of the leaders have been because China don't allow. So many of the leaders are there having some problems. That's why the event was being cancelled. So we are holding this event in Singapore about 1,000 first, and we start to go into other countries. Now our planning is to go into multiple countries, and we also try to tone down China, because China don't really accept this stuff, especially the lending, the word lending, they don't accept. So now we are going into the staking and pledging, different way into the mining. So they are slowly going to China, but in a low profile. So the event they are planning, but not so soon. Okay, it will take another some time to come back. Okay, the event. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So we ask that, you know, on the behalf of Cashier Society, because we are all in your team as well, that you push for an event, a major Fintoch event from the company in Jamaica. We need a major event in Jamaica.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, very integral, very important.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will report to the management. Okay.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all. Then I hope you have a fruitful meeting, Zoom meeting today, and you can build up your team faster. Okay, our team are growing very fast in the Southeast Asia. So I hope your side of the world also growing faster than us. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've been doing good. I think since the staking started, actually, we are almost at 500,000 in volume in the last 40 days.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. It will grow very fast. It's just like initially the first month it will be a slow start. After that, you can see the effect. Yeah. Okay, it's a very good system. Yes. Okay. So let's see when we can meet, and we can do another Zoom, another round. Okay.
Amazing. Thank you, Mr. Cole.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Cole. Glad to have him on board. Top leader, created multiple millionaires in this organization, and we have the fire, the momentum to get started. So without delay, I'm going to go into a very brief breakdown of the new announcements and the ecosystem that we have before us. And then Sassy is going to take us through how we are able to earn from 1% up to 1.2% every single day, passively, hands-free on the blockchain, right? So as you heard, Fintoch has gone through a migration, right? When we started this project, it was lending and borrowing. And when they began the migration, what happened? We had a transition of our capital and profits being converted into cash vouchers. The cash vouchers had a window, a long extended window for us to convert it to purchase the mining nodes. If you are on this call today and you own a node in Fintoch, drop a 5 in the chat right now. Drop a 5 in the chat right now, because you have literally positioned yourself to produce cryptocurrency for the next couple years, and the point that you are passively mining the FTC cryptocurrency. You are literally just like the people who started in the beginning with Bitcoin and understood the technology, right? I know many of us come from a background where we just want a simple project where you just throw your money in and you earn a return and you don't have to do anything and think about anything. And then what has happened over the years, right? Many of us have had to change from project to project to project to project to project. Why? Because when you have a website telling you they're going to make you money with no proprietary software, with no technology, with no efficiency, with no real management, with no large community, it's likely not going to succeed. But today we have seen that we have found something that started in June of last year, 2022, created so much success, had to rebrand and develop their technology. Technology they had talked about for months, meeting after meeting. Even the event we went to in Dubai, they spoke about this blockchain. And today, here is the blockchain. Let's talk about a few things within the ecosystem that have launched and are yet to also launch, right? So you heard Mr. Cole speak about FinPay. What is FinPay all in all, right? I think the easiest way to understand FinPay is to think about Square, right? Think about Square, think about Cash App, think about PayPal, and think about Ripple, right? The technology on which XRP runs on. That is the same type of technology that Fintoch has created, that is in development, almost completed, that they are about to roll out. Over 80,000 transactions per second, having POS payment gateways where people can have payment systems in their stores and their businesses and accept crypto online, offline, move crypto from fiat to crypto and from crypto to fiat. That is the type of technology that they are presenting, right? Also, they have Finbox, which is going to launch soon, a chat service, social media platform inside our decentralized wallets, embedded inside our apps where we can communicate with each other. Just imagine how seamless that would be. Now being able to text someone who is under your team based on their wallet ID and just get to know what's going on with your team, how they're developing. Maybe they're in a different country and you really didn't know the personality. This is a great and body of the technology that's about to be released, right? FinX, what is FinX? A derivatives exchange. Now for the people who are in the stock market or who are really into DeFi and crypto trading, they know about derivatives exchanges, right? Where you're able to do option trading in crypto. That is a big deal. It's going to drive a lot of liquidity, and it's all going to run on a special coin. What is that coin? FTC. We're going to talk about FTC. FinBill, cross-chain bill trading market where different businesses can create bills, trade bills, all on the blockchain, decentralized. Just think about that, right? Car dealerships being able to create bills and do all these things and trade between different networks. That would be a huge thing. This is not new in crypto, but it takes real technology to make it possible. And that is why you heard from Mr. Cole saying they could be copycats, right? Because everyone can give you ROI, but can they have a technology that could sustain that and let you know that you could be building something for the years to come? Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would take my time, I will go through the information, and I will share with you everything that I've seen so far. Now, what is Finso? We talked about Finso, GameFi. If you like to play games like slots and fruit games and all these little games that are on our phones, we play sometimes when we are bored at the job, ask yourself, when did you get paid for it? When did you make money playing it? Here in Finso, you can take one FTC, you could double it, you could triple it. You might even lose it. But from what you heard today, Fintoch is one of the only games that has created an incentive to pay back losses of their gamers by paying them 0.005% of their loss every single day till they get all the coins back. This is going to incentivize gamers to come in and use that special coin, FTC, and keep the liquidity running through the ecosystem. That's the kind of things we look for in a project where you want sustainability. Everyone says we want something that's going to last. We want something that's going to be here for a while. Well, you finally have it. The decision is up to you to make, right? Now, what is the financial infrastructure that they have been building that has finally arrived that we are able to take advantage of? The native token FTC running on 3 chains, the Fin chain, the main chain, and the Binance Smart Chain, right? Also, we know about the decentralized exchange called FinSwap, which launched, is still in development, even though it's launched. Only a few coins can be traded. Soon, you'll be able to trade everything from BTC, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, just name it. You can take one coin on a different blockchain and exchange it for another coin on a whole other blockchain, but pay your gas fees in FTC. We have seen that these fees are less than 10 cents, less than 5 cents sometimes. And it means that very affordable fees. Imagine people paying $20, $30 to move Ethereum. They would come and use this blockchain to do the same thing, right? Decentralized proof of credit, build a community, have a status in Fintoch, you will be able to get loans within this ecosystem coming soon. Financial soulbound token, think about your KYC, right? We hear about regulation in crypto where decentralized exchanges need to be KYC'd. Blockchains need to have a way to KYC their users. Fintoch is ahead of the curve, dropping this technology soon to come. And our very favorite, what you're able to earn every single day seamlessly, the native stablecoin called FUSD, right? So we're gonna go through all of that, right? And here's FTC. What are we doing? We are mining, right? Anyone who has the node, you are mining FTC. You know, in the past, I remember that people were mining Bitcoin from 2009, 2010, 2011. And if they had picked up their phone and called you and said, I need you to go buy a GPU computer, right? It's gonna make some noise, but forget about the noise. Put it in your house, put it somewhere. It's going to mine some coins for you called Bitcoin. You're gonna spend a couple of thousands. It's only going to make you a few cents a day. You'd have said, what, a few cents a day? You know what? I'll have to speak to you another time. I am doing something else. And that's what happened to many of us, right? We heard it, we forgot about it, we heard it, we ignored it because we didn't understand the fundamentals in what makes a cryptocurrency successful, right? And that, to me, looking at all the different projects I've seen, all the different experiences I've had, has led me to come down to 3 things, right? 3 fundamentals. Number 1 being utility, the utility. Number 2 being the community, right? The community. And number 3 being the demand and supply. If you have all these 3 things together running and moving, no crypto project is not going to succeed. You're going to see it move just like every other project. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, but it will always go back up again, as opposed to what we have seen with some projects. They go up and you're so excited, wake up the next day and everything is gone to 0 and it never comes back up, right? Not Fintoch. So let's go over to the next slide that I have. Well, not this. Give me 1 sec. Okay, let's go over to CoinMarketCap, right? Because I want us to look at something. I want us to see some numbers and understand a few things about this coin that we call FTC. So FTC is on 3 networks, right? One network is on the Binance Smart Chain. The second network is on the Fin chain. The third network is on the main chain. So just on the Binance chain alone, right? And we want to look at some numbers. FTC has gone up 1.58% in the last 24 hours, right? So far, the liquidity alone, just on one chain, we're going to talk about over 65 million in liquidity on the main chain. If you go into your wallet today, you will see it when you go to liquidity, over 60 million in liquidity on the main chain and 26 million in liquidity on the Binance chain, right? With a volume in transactions of 2.8 million in the last 24 hours, with over 548,000 holders on just the Binance Smart Chain, right? And there has been buys and sells, just like any currency, right? Some buy it, some sell it. 1.3 million in sell volume, 1.4 million in buy volume. And for that reason, it's up today. Tomorrow, it could be more sells than buys, and it will go down, but it will keep being active and not going to zero. You can look at so many coins, they start off well, you wake up one day and they only have $100 in transactions, right? All of this data is from the Binance Smart Chain. So if you look at the price, you realize that since about July 12th, right? Let me do this. Since about July 12th, FTC has started to go towards a decline, trying to find a support. Now, the reason being is not because everyone is scared and just selling their coins. No, it's because since this time we had an announcement telling us that we should start providing liquidity on FinSwap. So a lot of users have been cross-chaining their FTC that they purchased from the BP20 and moving it into the main chain. Now, when you do a cross chain, this is only data that shows on one chain. So it's going to reflect as a sell on this chain, but it's not showing the buys on the main chain. Fintoch is still developing their technology. And once they are done, they are going to peg the prices together or have a separate data for the main chain where you're going to see a higher price within our Fintoch wallets for the main, or a different price with the BEP20, or they will have to peg both currencies together. So you can go online and Google what is pegging in crypto, and you can understand this term a little bit more. But this is just me giving you a brief analysis on how and why we have seen this kind of pricing. But once this data is put together, just think about over 30 plus million in buys on FTC main. If that data was put in here right now, where would you expect this price to go when you realize that only 1.4 million brought it up almost 2%? Almost 2%. I believe it would do well over 100% profit. Once that data starts to go in, this is the time to start making money in Fintoch, right? Once again, not financial advice. So with all that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are doing. We are looking to get into yield farming, and I'll quickly break it down if you missed the video. And Sassy is going to come in and show you the numbers, how we are able to take this crypto called Fintoch FTC or USDT or FUSD, whichever currency you have, go inside the app, go inside your wallet with a click of a button. You are able to earn 1% to 1.2% a day. You don't have to be an expert. You literally just have to be able to follow through to just click one or two buttons, and that's all you need to do. So yield farming or liquidity mining refers to the lending and staking of crypto in a DeFi protocol. So back when we were doing the lending, that was a term that is not taken well in certain countries, as you heard of Mr. Cole. But when it comes to yield farming, this is where institutions are dumping money in crypto. And so for Fintoch to have foresight, to understand that they need to protect their community, to help their community to earn, they transitioned into growing their yield farming objective in a way that today, I believe this is one of the best earning DeFi yield farmers you're going to get. Not a lot of yield farms can pay you 1% a day and be sustainable, but we're going to see why FTC and Fintoch has created that sustainability. So what yield farming has done is that it has become popular and offers a potential for higher returns compared to traditional saving methods, right? Here, you are going to provide liquidity and become a liquidity provider. You're going to have a receipt called the LP token, right? The LP token, which allows users to receive the platform's native token or governance token. In our case, we are receiving FUSD, the stable coin. So ladies and gentlemen, this is an article from Binance. Once again, everything I bring to you is fact checked. I do not just share opinions. I come up with data and facts based on information that is readily available online. Now I'm going to pass it on to my co-host, special lady out of the Jamaica, top leader who has moved and shaped this industry in different ways. And today she's at the top in this project, creating success, not just for herself, but as you heard, for her teams in Curacao or Caracas, right? Caracas, I hope I'm saying it right. Her teams all the way in Jamaica, her teams all over Europe, her teams that we are growing in Africa, and we are growing all across the world. And right after that, I'll be back and we'll take some questions and answers. So Sarah, Sassy, if you're on the call, take over. Let them see the money because you do it best. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. And that is Curacao.
Curacao. Mr. Raymond, don't come for me, right? I know he's on the call.
Oh, Mr. Raymond is over here wondering what is Kojo saying. It is Curacao, but that is okay, right? We know the Caribbean is always sounding exotic. And of course, guess what? Right now, we're about to talk about what? We about to talk the money. Guys, drop some fires in the chat for me right now. Drop some fires in the chat for me right now, because high energy equals to high income. And what are we here to do, right? We are here to create massive, 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 massive income. Guys, if you are not yet excited, it is time to get excited, because you know what we are here to do. We are here to make some money, and I'm going to show you the money. If you thought you were making money before, now you're going to make so much more. Drop some fires in the chat. Light it up for me. High energy equals to high income. You hear that in my background, guys? What we say? Money. Let's show you the money. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, guys. Let's drop some fires in the chat. Let's get excited. Let's get that energy pumping. Let's get that energy moving. Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Yeah, we seeing the fires coming in. Fire, 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 fire. Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's talk about how do we make money inside of the Fintoch ecosystem. Of course, I'm Sarah Julian, the sassy entrepreneur. I'm sure you know why I am named that, but guess what? This is all about creating amazing, amazing wealth, not just for me, not just for Kojo, not just for Mr. Cole, not just for Mr. Latif, but for the entire community and the entire world at large. We want to touch every single person that we can with this amazing project, because what we are about to achieve is going to be mind-blowing, guys. Just over the last year, when Fintoch was only a lending platform, it created so many millionaires. Are you going to be the next one? That depends on you. So let's jump straight into it and understand how to earn with FTC staking. Now, Kojo just spoke about the FTC, the pricing, and everything like that. We are looking forward to when the company creates the technology and pegs the price so we can see exactly where we are at right now. because basically right now, the FTC is worth so much more. We're just not able to see it yet until they peg that. I'm excited to see. But how do we earn with the FTC? So of course, first of all, we are going to stake our LP. Why do we stake liquidity? Why do we create liquidity? Just by us creating liquidity, we are actually helping the coin to grow and to rise in price. And that makes us more profitable every single day. Now, when you stake your LP token, it creates for you a passive income stream that can obviously outperform traditional investments. When last has your bank ever paid you 1% every single day on whatever you had in your account, or 1.1% or 1.2%? If you have a bank that does that, please comment in the chat your bank, because I would love to know your bank. I would love to bank with them. Now, this creates a steady flow of income, and it doesn't require for you to have any kind of active trading skills or do any kind of active trading. You just simply stake and then earn your 1% or your 1.2% or your 1.1% a day. So this creates predictable returns, right? Your FTC staking contracts provide a clear return on your investment. You are able to calculate it. You are able to know what you're earning in a certain period of time. It also allows flexibility, as there are several time periods available, as we are going to show you shortly. Of course, we spoke about the passive income, and that is a given. It is said that if you are not making money whilst you sleep, then you cannot be rich. I know that every single person on this call wants more than the average person, right? It is not designated for us to pay bills and die, but it is designated for us to make money, live in abundance, and enjoy our lives. Why do we work? What do we work for? Are we working just to pay bills, or are we working to create an amazing lifestyle that we and our families can enjoy? Ask yourself that question. Now let's look at the ROI potential. So we have, first of all, the 7-day period. This provides you with 1% a day for 7 days. Now you can actually turn on your auto stake option, and what happens is that after the 7 days, it will restake again for the 7 days. If you don't turn it off, it's going to continue to restake and compound every week, right? But I like the 7-day option because guess what? It allows for short-term gains and frequent reassessment based on the fact that the FTC will continuously be growing in price. Means that what your stake was worth last week, it could be worth more next week. And therefore, of course, if you're going to stake, you want to stake at a higher value, right? So if you realize that, hey, this is worth more this week than it was worth last week, you can simply do what? On stake, then restake at the higher value and earn more at your 1% a day and have it continue compounded. So the 7 days allows for that for every week. And this is for more active investors, people who are minding their money, as I like to say, right? The 15 days investment is to, for those who like minding their money, but just want a longer period of time. Now you make 1.1% a day. For the more long-term investors, who I like to call the lazy investors, people who just like to just park their money and just come back to it sometime later, right? 1.2% a day for 30 days, okay? Of course, it gives you a higher return. This creates for you 36% a month. So it is ideal for you. And if you have the auto staking on, it's going to continue. It's going to continue to do what? It's going to continue to compound at the end of every period. So it's not going to compound daily. It's going to compound after every period. So if it's 7 days, whatever you made on that seven days, right? Let's say you made $50 on for the week, right? Then the next week is going to compound with your $50 plus what you had previously, right? originally. So it doesn't automatically compound every day, but it will compound at the end of every staking period. So what can our investment look like? So let's look at a $10,000 investment, for example, right? At 7 days, you'll be making 1% a day, okay? And that will be $100 a day, right? That makes you $700 for that week on your $10,000 every single week. You're making $700. If you choose the 15-day period, now you're earning 1.1% a day, right? That will now make you $1,650 in 15 days, okay? If you do the 30 days, right? Now you're making 1.2% a day. That's $120 US a day with a total of 3,650 USDT every 30 days. That is pretty good. When last have you put your money in the bank and got such a return? The answer obviously is never. Let's look at a $50,000 investment. And if you look on the quick pledge function, you would notice that it says that the amounts allowed is between 100 is the minimum and 50,000 is the maximum for one pledge session. Now you can have multiple pledges. So if you have someone who, for example, wants to do 100,000, they can do 2 pledges of 50,000, for example. But let's look at the 50,000. So with 50,000, right, 7 days at 1% a day, you're making $500 a day. Okay, so for that 7 days or for that week, you would make $3,500 every single week. Okay, how about 15 days? So at 15 days, now you are doing 1.1% a day. Okay, in 15 days, you would make 8,250 USDT. Okay, 30 days, you're going to be doing 1.2%, right? And that is $600 a day. That is $18,000 every single month on your capital, right? Do the math. What could that look like in a year? Let's see what that could look like in a year, right? Let me just clear this out real quick here. Let's look at what that might look like in a year. So if you are making $18,000 a month, right, times 12 months in a year, right? We're not even talking about the compound. We're just doing basic math here, right? You would have earned on that $50,000, $216,000 for that year. That is amazing. When last has your bank account done that for you, right? When last has your bank account done that for you? Now, of course, this is not the only way to make money. That is the way how you make money whilst you sleep. You put your money, it works for you, it makes you more money, creates for you an additional income stream that you can fall back on whenever, wherever. And we are at the very beginning of the launch of this amazing ecosystem inside of Fintoch. So guys, this is the greatest and best time to get in. But of course, we have the referral rewards program, right? Which allows you to earn even more. So let's look a little bit at that. If you are like me and you are a go-getter, right? You are a money maker, you are a boss king, you are a boss queen, drop some ones in the chat right now as we go over this part. Let everyone on this chat, let everyone in this Zoom know that you are here to build a business with Fintoch and make amazing money, because this is the area where you are able to 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x, 10x, 100x your earnings and actually create something amazing. Now, the passive rewards are great, right? And that is for people who just, they just want to put their money in and they just want to forget about it. And that's fine. But for people like us, right, who are go-getters, let's go. So for direct referrals, let's look at this. For every single person who you directly refer, whatever amount that they put in liquidity, you will be earning 0.15% of that. right? So an example here is, let's say someone put in $10,000, okay? You're earning 0.15% of that every single day. That's $15 worth of FTC. Now, imagine we just said here, FTC. We did not say USDT. Imagine that you earned $15 worth of FTC today, and tomorrow FTC went up to $100 per coin. How much would that be worth then, right? This is the amazing thing, is that we are earning in a currency that is continuously and will continue to grow in value, right? $50, $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 per coin. And this is absolutely, right, possible, because guess what? Let's look at the track record of Fintoch. They previously had a equity token, an equity coin called FTH, okay? And if you had a super node, you're still earning FTH every single day into your wallet, and that is amazing. But that particular coin grew to $102,000 per coin. Imagine if you were at the beginning of Fintoch when FTH was launched and you had over 100 FTH. How much would you be holding right now? Do the math. I'm not going to do it on this calculator because I don't want to blow your brain. I don't want to bust your mind. But let's move on. Now, indirect referrals, you're going to earn 0.10% of all your indirect referrals, your level 2s. Okay, so in this example, right, again, 10,000 by 0.10, right, you're earning $10 a day. But this is just the beginning, guys. This is a great sustainable way to pay out referral rewards. But let's go a little bit further than that, because we know that there is so much more. All right. So the next thing is the team management rewards. Now, this is where it gets extra juicy. And this is the part that I love so much. Okay. And what is the requirements for this? You have 5 direct referrals, just 5 direct referrals minimum, who have contributed liquidity, whatever amount it is, a minimum of $100. It could be any amount at all, but 5 direct referrals who make an investment and stake FTC in the liquidity pool. Guess what? And you need what? For the first rank, $50,000 in volume. Just $50,000. This is actually the easiest rank to hit, right? $50,000 in volume, 5 active referrals. Okay, now you're earning 0.2% every single day, not every month, every single day. This calculates as what? Let's look at it, because I like to just not only just say the numbers, but I like to also show the numbers. Let's look at it right here. Okay, $50,000 times 0.2%. Okay, I think I put that wrong. Hold on. 50,000 times 0.2. Yeah, 0.2% equals to a minimum of $100 per day, right? $100 per day times what? 30 days. You're making an extra $3,000 a month. Okay, you're making an extra $3,000 a month. What can that do for you? But this is just the starting stages. This is just where you begin. The next one up is VP. For VP, you need what? 2 GMs. That means 2 people who achieve this. All right. And a team volume of $150,000. You are now earning 0.3% minimum of $150,000 in volume. And this continues to grow and grow and grow and grow every single day. If you're feeling me, drop some ones in the chat. This keeps on growing every single day, growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Let's look at it again on the calculator. What does this look like? Right? 0.3%, just the beginning, just the beginning here, and let me just clear this off the screen, right? 100 and, let me just clear this. Okay, 150,000, right? Times 0.3%, $450, guys, a day. Let's look at that, time 30 days, right? $13,500 just at VP every single month, guys. 450 minimum every single day. Remember, we're just talking here about this 150,000, right? But your volume is going to continue to grow because your people, they are going to be staking more and more. They're going to be bringing in people as it's growing towards this rank. SVP is growing towards this volume of 500,000. What happens? Today you earn 450. Tomorrow you earn 500. The next day 550. The next day 600. The next day 700, and so on and so on and so forth as we go to SVP. At SVP now, your 2 GMs, they have now ranked up to VPs. Okay, they are now here. Okay, now you have 2 VPs and you have a total team volume of $500,000. Let's see what that looks like, because we want to see the numbers. We want to understand what the potentials are. So let's look at it here, right? So we're looking at 500,000 times 0.4% daily. Okay, do you see this? Let me do this again so you can see it, right? Times 0.4%, boom, $2,000 every single day. Times 30, what are we looking at? You are now a what? 5-figure earner, earning over $60,000 every single month. You have now joined the 5-figure earner slot. How many people on the Zoom is ready to be a 5-figure earner? Drop some ones in the chat for me right now, right? This is just amazing. And this is just starting. You're at just 500,000 in volume. You're going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to snowball. It's going to continue to have massive momentum. That is just the way that it's going to roll, guys. This is how amazing this is. $2,000 a month. How many people on this Zoom are ready to earn $2,000 every single day? Like you sleep, you wake up, and you have made $2,000 in your sleep. That is just amazing. Now let's go on. You're an SVP. Now, of course, you're ready to go to ED, right? Because you're achieving the highest possible rank there is, the highest possible achievement there is, because you want to create massive, 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 massive wealth. We are not here to create peanuts. We are here to create massive wealth. So we're moving from SVP over to ED. What does that mean? That means those 2 people you had at VPs, they have now ranked up. They are now SVPs, and you have a team volume of $2 million. $2 million. You are now earning 0.5%. Guys, it's getting juicier and juicier by the minute. Let's look at the calculations at ED. So we're looking at here. What are we looking at? We're looking at 2 million times 0.5%, $10,000 per day to start, guys. $10,000 per day. How many people in this Zoom is ready to earn $10,000 every single day? Guys, this is 300,000 US dollars every single month. Are you ready? Drop some ones in the chat for me and let me know that you are ready. 300 grand every single month. Guys, oh my God, this is just amazing. This is life transforming type of income. You do the work one time and you earn every single day. This is just mind blowing, right? Now, ED is not the highest rank. We can go further. We go to MD. Of course, we're going further. We're not stopping at ED. We have to take it all the way to the top. And I know that on this Zoom, we have over 104 people that are ready to go to MD. So what is happening right now? So your two SVPs, or I should say your two VPs, they now became what? Right? They now became EDs. Okay? Your two SVPs, they now became EDs. All right? And you now have a team volume of $6 million. You are now earning 0.6% every single day. We're not talking about weekly. We're not talking about monthly. We're not talking about yearly. We're talking about every single day. Let's see what that calculates at. Just to start off at. We're just looking at the starting off numbers. Okay? 6 million times 0.6% every single day. Okay? I'm sure you see the number that is on the screen. I'm sure you see the number that is on the screen, right? If you are ready to earn $36,000 every single day, drop some more ones in this chat. I want to see the chat flooded. I want to see it being overtaken, right? I want to see the energy, because high energy equals high income. $36,000 every single day. What does that calculate as every month? Okay, now you are officially a millionaire. You are officially a millionaire every single month of the year. This is just like crazy. This is just absolutely mind-blowing money, right? Whatever it is that your dream is, to buy that new house, to buy that new car, to take care of your family, to, you know, put something to charity, to open your own charity. As a matter of fact, to go to Africa and feed, you know, starving children, whatever it is, it doesn't matter whatever your dream is, right? Here is the vehicle to do it for you. You are now at MD earning over $1 million a month. Guys, I don't know about you, but I want that. If you want that, drop some ones in the chat. But guess what? Fintoch said, hey, that is not just it. Okay, now we are going to give you more. When you are an MD and you help the people who are direct to you also become MDs, we're going to make you MD plus, 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 plus. All right, what does that mean? On your first MD, you earn an extra 0.1% of all MD team LP amount, of all MD team LP amount, guys. I'm not going to calculate that. I'm going to leave you to calculate that for yourself, right? And keep in mind, we are earning in FTCs. We are earning in FTCs. That means if you're earning $36,000 of FTC every single day, and then FTC goes to $1,000 per coin, sheesh, guys, that $1 million is more than $1 million. That's all I'm saying, right? This is amazing. This is so lucrative. It's crazy. MD plus plus, meaning that you have two people who go to MD under you. Now you're earning an extra 0.2% of all your MD team LP amount. Additionally, right? MD plus plus plus. Okay, now you're earning 0.3% of all MD LP amount, additionally to what you are already earning. Guys, this is what we are looking at here in this amazing, amazing ecosystem. When we say Fintoch, 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 yes, 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 we know what we are saying. We know what we are doing, and we can confidently tell somebody about Fintoch and know that they are going to make amazing money, whether they are someone who just is a passive investor or they're like us and they can't keep their mouth closed. They have to tell every single person about it, right? And get them in on this amazing thing, because we're not selfish. We want to spread the wealth. We want to make sure that every single person that we touch is blessed by us and we have something to bless them with, and that is Fintoch. Okay, so guys, this is the compensation plan. This is how you earn with FTC. Now I'm gonna quickly just come into the Zoom here on my phone, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to get started. So if you're on this call, someone invited you to this call, right? Or you're just getting started with Fintoch, you're wondering, okay, so I can make all of this money. How do I get started? Or how do I start my people up? How do I do this? I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Let me just quickly join this Zoom from my cell phone right now. Okay, guys, give me 1 second whilst I do that. And even whilst I do that, drop some fires in the chat for me if you are excited, guys. Drop some fires for me if you are excited, okay? Drop some fires for me if you are excited. If you are excited, if you're loving what you are seeing and you are ready to make that money, drop some fires in the chat. And Coach, make my other profile a co-host. Please do that for me right now once I go through and show everybody exactly how they can get their people started. Guys, let's get ready for a massive, massive, massive explosion. Guys, it's time for us to roll. Beast mode activated. Let's do it.
Let's
right?
do it. Let's do it. I made it co-host.
Thank you. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you playing music in your head?
I am.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Are you guys seeing my screen?
Live. We see your
Okay,
screen.
awesome stuff. All right, so we're gonna go straight to Fintoch. All right, we're gonna go straight into Fintoch. Okay, now so you're in Fintoch right now and you're wanting to invite someone. Okay, this is your homepage on the screen. Okay, now first things first, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to invite. All right, when you go to invite, here is your link. This is actually your wallet ID. This identifies you in the ecosystem. This is the ID of your specific wallet, okay? You're now gonna click on copy link. It's gonna create for you a hyperlink that you can send to your invitees. Okay, so I'm just gonna click on copy link here, and we're gonna go over to Google Chrome, okay? And we're going to paste in the wallet address. So when they click on your wallet address, they're going to get to this particular page, okay? Now, if the person that you are signing up is in the US, it's very important that they have a VPN, all right? Because this page will not allow them to create a wallet ID if they do not. So if they're in the US, based on the way that the US blocks everything, we know US is not very crypto friendly, right? But we are moving around that. So you're gonna use a VPN, turn it on, then they click this link, then they click what? Create wallet ID right here, okay? Click create wallet ID. It now creates for you a wallet ID, all right? You're now gonna click the copy button to copy that wallet ID, and then you're gonna click download, okay? Now, when you hit download, it's gonna take you to this page. So based on whichever type of phone or operating system you are using, Android or iOS, you choose that. Now, Android, of course, is my favorite. I think Android is bomb, right? And we actually have a very smooth experience with Fintoch. Right now, iOS has some issues, right? So I do recommend getting an Android, even if it's a cheap one. But if you are just, waiting around for the iOS, I believe that should be available in about 3 to 5 days. It should be available for iOS users. And just as you heard the announcement earlier, soon iOS users will actually be able to download the app from their app store, which is amazing. I think that's amazing news for you guys, and that should create a lot more functionality. Okay, so I'm an Android user, so of course I'll click Android. You're gonna click whatever is your operating system, right? When you click on that, it's going to bring up something on a pop-up here on the screen asking you to download. Okay, for me it's saying download again because of course I already have Fintoch, right? But if you are new, then it's gonna ask you to download. You're going to click the download button, follow the prompts to download that. Okay, now once you have downloaded that, it's going to, of course, open up Fintoch for you on this page, the home page. Okay, the next thing that you do is click on the wallet button at the bottom right here. Okay, let me change the color of this guy. I think this is not bright enough. So you're gonna choose the wallet button down here. And it's gonna take you to this page. Okay, when you get to this page, in the wallet ID area, you're going to, do a long press, right? Click paste. It's gonna paste the wallet ID that you copied earlier. Now you're going to create your password. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna create test 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 test 1 2 3 4. You don't really need a password hint, but if you do want a password hint, it's optional. You are able to create for yourself a password hint, right? So once you have created this, hold on, I think I didn't write this correctly. Test 1 2 3 4. Okay, good. Now you click create. Okay, and so now it creates the wallet for you, and now it leads you to the page where you need to back up your mnemonic phrase, your 12-word mnemonic phrase. Now these are, and I'm going to click back up here. Okay, these 12 words are very important. Okay, these 12 words are basically the pass key to your vault. Remember, Fintoch is your assets. This is your money. You want to protect it with your life. So these 12 words, take a screenshot of it, write down the words, on a paper or whatever, right? Store it somewhere safe, put it in your bank safe or whatever, right? Email it to yourself, whatever measures you want to take in order to allow you to have access to that in case something happens. Let's say you lose your phone or anything might happen, right? Where you don't have access to your wallet anymore and you need to access your wallet. Now, once you have taken these words, then you click on backup confirmed right here, right? And then you're going to put in the words in the order that they were placed in the previous page. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 in that order. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna click on the next step button here, right? You're gonna click on the next step button here, and it's going to create your wallet. Okay, so once your wallet is created, I'm just gonna back out of this, right? So once your wallet is created, it's gonna take you here. Okay, gonna take you here. Now, the great thing about Fintoch is that they've made what is complicated super simple. Okay, so for all your new people coming in, they can simply get either USDT. So let me just scroll down here so you can see it. They can use either USDT TRC20, BP20, or ERC20, or FUSD in order to stake. Okay, now for every single one that they use, you need the corresponding currency for gas fees. Okay, so for example, if you are doing USDT TRC20, you're gonna need Tron for gas fees, at least $5. If you're doing BP20, you're gonna need BNB for gas fees. Okay, $5. USDT ERC20, ETH for gas fees. Sorry, this looks crazy right now. ETH for gas fees. Okay, ETH is more expensive. Ethereum is a more expensive blockchain. So I would say $10, right? Just to be safe, right? And then you have FUSD. Of course, you're going to need FTC main, all right, for the gas fees for FUSD, okay? Now, once your account, your wallet is funded with whatever amount of USDT that you want to stake, the next step is to go to the profit tab right here. All right, so we're gonna click on, we're gonna go to the profit tab, okay? And then we're going to go to liquidity pledge, all right, right here. So when we click on liquidity pledge, as you can see, if you click on the arrow next to USDT BP20, it shows you that you can stake USDT BP20, USDT ERC20, TRC20, or FUSD main. Any one of those, of course, make sure you have the corresponding currency for your gas fees and you're good to go. So let's say, for example, we wanted to stake $10,000 USDT. That's now going to give us 718 LP tokens. Now, how does it give us 718 LP tokens? Because what this does, this quick pledge, it actually purchases for you the FTC main and also the FUSD in a 50-50 ratio. So basically, since we're doing 10,000 in this example, it's purchasing for you $5,000 in FTC, $5,000 in USD, and it's automatically staking it and pledging it in the liquidity pool, okay? Now, once you do that, you now choose the period that you want it to run for, right? Either 7 days, 15 days at 1.1%, or 30 days at 1.2%, all right? Now, so you choose whatever amount and then boom, if you click on quick pledge, of course, it's gonna tell me insufficient because there's no funds in this new wallet, but you just click quick pledge. It's gonna ask you to confirm the transaction with your wallet password, whichever password you created when you created your wallet. This is the same password that you're going to use for every single transaction inside of your Fintoch app. Okay, this verifies that the owner is making this transaction. So you go ahead and click quick pledge, boom, Bob's your uncle. You now see your pledge amount appear right here along with the time period that you chose and the amount that you're going to be making every single day, whether it's 1%, 1.1%, or 1.2% every single day, okay? You can also choose to have your auto pledge function on. That means after your period ends, it automatically restakes your money and just keeps on doing it over and over and over and over and over again, and compounding with that and over again, all right? So this is how you do it, and this is how you get a new person started. Very simple and very easy. Now, if you are already inside of Fintoch and you understand how to pledge your LP, you have been, adding liquidity with us as we have been growing and developing and metamorphosizing into this jet plane called FTC, then you understand that, of course, another way to pledge is by doing what? Adding liquidity manually if you have FTC main and the FUSD. And I'm going to go through that just quickly for the persons who have the know-how and knowledge for that. Okay, so to do that, you would go to FTC. All right, when we click on FTC here, we go to add liquidity. All right, and when we click add liquidity, as you can see, it asks you for FTC main and FUSD, and you do that in a 50-50 ratio. So for example, if you were doing $5,000, you'll do $2,500 in FTC main, right? And $2,500 in FUSD. So as you can see, if I type in the amount here under the FUSD, it automatically tells me how many FTCs that I should be pledging. Okay, and yes, Deborah, as I just mentioned, the quick pledge actually provides and adds liquidity automatically for you. Okay, so on this particular page, you're just going to enter in the FUSD amount that you're going to send because you're doing $5,000, right? And then you click the add button. Once you click the add button, it's going to give you LP tokens, right? So once you click the add button and the liquidity is added, you have now the LP tokens, and you go over to the profit tab, right? And you go back to liquidity pledge, okay? And then you click on LP pledge, right? Right over here. So now you have LP tokens, okay? Over here it said what? 52 LP tokens, or 52 LP tokens, and then you stake it for whatever amount that of days, and you click LP pledge, confirm your transaction with your wallet password, right? Same way, and boom, you're done. And once you're done with that, then your liquidity is going to appear right here, right? In total personal liquidity converted. So it's going to appear right here for you. Okay, right. If you are now building a team, of course, everyone who you directly refer is going to appear in subordinate addresses, and your total addresses of your entire team, second level all the way down, is going to appear here, as well as your total team liquidity. Okay, so guys, that's just simply how to do it. Now, there are people also on this call who have nodes. These nodes are producing FTC Fin. This is the native FTC token from the mining, right? This is the mining. This is where you would usually see your mining profits, etc. Okay, so if you are earning FTC Fin and you need to get it to FTC main for you to stake, you simply use the function in the wallet. So you go over to the wallet right over here, click on swap right here, right? And as you can see, I can swap FTC Fin to FTC BEP20, okay? I can swap FTC Fin to what? FTC main, right? All of that right here, okay? You can do all of that right here. Okay, if you want to, when you're earning in FUSDs and you want to change it back to USDT so you can get it to fiat, so when you want to cash out, you want to use your money, you want to pay some bills, whatever it is that you want to do, you go over to FTC right here, right? Go to FUSD exchange, right? And you click on this button in the middle to swap them around, because you're swapping FUSD for USDT, and you can do vice versa as well if you wish, right? You click on that. Now our FUSD is at the top and our USDT is at the bottom. We are now able to swap our FUSD for USDT BP20, TRC20, or ERC20, anyone that you wish. Just make sure you have the corresponding currencies for your gas fees, okay? So let's say we wanted to cash out 10,000 FUSD. We will get 9,980. There's a gas fee of 0.2% plus 0.0069 FTC, guys. Every single thing in this ecosystem uses FTC, millions and millions and millions of transactions going through on a daily basis, building and growing our coin. Guys, this is amazing, right? And then you can click on local wallet right here in order for it to populate your wallet. So you don't even have to go looking for that address. You just tap on local wallet, and as you can see, it just populated the wallet for me, right? And then you click on exchange, and of course, confirm your transaction with your wallet password. Boom, your money's in your wallet. Bob's your uncle. You can send it to whichever exchange that you want, whether it's Binance, right? KuCoin, Kraken, Trust Wallet, wherever you want to send it, right? You're able to send it out, cash out your money, do whatever it is that you want with it. So as you can see, right, this system is extremely liquid. You're able to move these assets through, right? Earn in every area of this ecosystem. How are we earning? First of all, we're earning in the mining. For those that have nodes, you're earning in mining. We're earning in team rewards for those of us who are building. And we're earning in staking rewards for all of the passive investors, okay? Not only that, if you go over here to browser, okay, we are also earning, and we can also earn for all the gamers in FinSol. This is the metaverse gaming area where you can go and play games and make FTCs and make money, okay? I'm not much of a gamer. I don't really, like play games that much, right? But for those who like to play games, they can come here, and play games, earn FTCs, also earn FTH, right? Right here, you can play these different varieties of games in here and have fun with it, make money. One of the great things I find about this particular area of the ecosystem is that everything that you lose, because we know in games like these, because we're seeing a lot of slots here, right? In games like these, this is gambling. People love gambling, right? But whenever you lose, Fintoch will pay you back 0.0005% of whatever you lose until you are paid back everything that you lost every single day. That is amazing. I have never seen any casino in any part of the world do that, right? But for some reason, Fintoch just love giving back to their community. And they're saying you can not only win and make money in FinSol, but if you lose, then we are going to give you back your money. That is just amazing, amazing. Now, Elizabeth is asking, how do you avoid the 10% tax when cashing out? So there's no 10% tax when cashing out. When you are cashing out your staking rewards, there is a 5% tax, okay? When you are redeeming your capital, so if you are, for example, trying to redeem your capital before the period that you have staked for is ended, that is what will incur the 10%, okay? But ordinarily, and as we have known it to always be, when we are withdrawing, whether it is our team rewards or we're drawing our profits, we are paying a 5% tax. And this is another way that Fintoch is earning in the ecosystem, because they need to earn in the ecosystem. They need to create and turn a profit, right? To make the ecosystem profitable, not only for us, but also for them, so that they can keep operating and creating an amazing ecosystem that will make us very wealthy. And we are just in the beginning. There's so much more to be rolled out. We have FinPay coming at the end of the month, as well as so many other features coming. I'm very excited for that, guys. But as you can see, we can earn in so many ways in this ecosystem. Very, very exciting. And if you are feeling me, if you're feeling what I'm putting down, if you are excited about what is happening, drop some ones in the chat for me right now. Drop some ones, drop some ones, drop some ones, drop some ones,
drop some ones.
Chat, right?
I think I see someone had a question. It says, how do we avoid the 10% tax when cashing out?
Yeah, that's what I spoke about a minute ago. Yeah.
There's only a 10% cross-chain fee when you're cross-chaining FTC BEP20 to the Fin or the main, right? Or vice versa. But there is no tax on your capital. There's only a withdrawal fee when you're withdrawing your profits, which has been standard from day one with Fintoch as far as we know, right?
What you could also do when cross-chaining, if you have FTC BEP20, you can swap it to FTC Fin first, then swap the FTC Fin for FTC main. Okay, that incurs way less fees. Okay.
No, there is still a 10% fee. Once you move BEP20 to Fin, there is a fee. So if you have BEP20,
Yeah, but
to
it's way
avoid the fee-
lower.
no, there's a 10% cross-chain fee on all transactions of BEP20 to Fin, or all transactions of Fin to BEP20. It's only between FTC Fin and FTC Main that there is no cross-chain fee, because it's within the ecosystem of Fintoch, right? And this is per the announcement in the app. The cross-chain fee
Oh,
applies.
announcement that was just made. Okay.
Yeah, the cross-chain only applies to the BEP20 when you're moving between BEP20, right? So the easiest way, if you have a BEP20 FTC, you sell it for USDT, right? Once you sell it for USDT, then you can use your USDT to do a quick pledge inside of the Fintoch app to go straight into staking, right? To go straight into staking. So that will be the best way to go around it. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we have Latif still on, actually. I wanted to give him a chance to briefly say a word or two. So Mr. Latif, before we sign out, if you're on the call, if you're still active, show us some love. Maybe you want to say something to the team. You want to share your experience you've had with Fintoch throughout since last year when you began with this project. You have the ability to come on and say a word or two to the community. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Sassy. Thank you so much, the Blockchain Kojo. Thank you so much, all the leaders in the house. This is a fantastic Zoom section, well explained, well organized, and I'm really enjoying it. For over 3 hours, I've been on walk on the roads while I'm doing my road walk. I'm still listening to everything. When my boss, which is my upline, Mr. Cole, come online and give us the latest update yesterday, he has said it all. And he has mentioned what is coming in the front that I am supposed to mention about. We have heard about that, and the full explanation of how the ecosystem and how the compensation plan goes has been said by the giants, presenters, the good leader that I've never seen before, Sassy and Kojo. They are really doing great in this industry. I'm just going to give us a word of advice and what has been my experience so far in the Fintoch programs ever since last year that I'm inside the business. Until today, I still say 7 years to Fintoch, which is really great, and everybody is going to enjoy it. There is money in the system, and there is real people behind the scene of the business. So if anyone is giving us a diversified word or a weak-minded word for us not to push Fintoch, or for us to be careful about whoever or whatever or whatever that we want to put or invest in Fintoch, guys, let's throw that away. I'm telling you, Fintoch has succeeded. They already succeeded in everything that they plan to do, and they are already on the track. They are not going back, and we are not going to any migration or any pause again. Means the 85 years of our mining, as they said, has just begun on the 1st, as we are started. And the main business in Fintoch has just begun on the 1st. So imagine if you run whatever Sassy has been presented, if you run it for 2 years, what will be happening? Means we are going to be vomiting money. We are going to be vomiting legit money. We are going to be in any place in the world, you know, and which is not illegit money. that is called staking, and we get the reward of the staking that we had take our risk on. So guys, I can't believe if I see anyone that still listening to people out there or someone's out there that gossiping about Fintoch and says we are not going to move forward, or we are dying tonight, or tomorrow we wake up. No, it's not Fintoch. And I'm going to give the best advice to all of us. Why do you want to go back to go and start from scratch when you are already about to finish on a project that it has never happened for the past 10 years? There is no succeeded any project or coin that has ever come up after the Ethereum. Check it out. Fintoch made it. So if Fintoch can make it, means they are doing that for us, because they already make money from us already. They already got the community from us already. So they want to give back to us. Look at what they put on Finso. Look at what people have been making on Finso ever since Finso has started. I'm trying to learn any game over there now to keep playing. As Sassy said, she don't play any game. I'm very sure she will go and learn one of the game to start playing, because she loves FTC as well. So everybody has no choice to go and do the game on the Finso, which is going to be amazing. Company is rolling out a campaign on the Finso again for the members only. Imagine every angle you can make money in Fintoch. People in South American, people in America and in Europe on this team, India and everywhere. It's easy for people over there to make money. If Asian, we are in Asian, we can make money. We can be proud of, oh, we want to buy something of $10,000. You don't even think about it like twice. You don't even ask them what's just, you just buy like this, you know. In Asia, that is the very hardest part to get the dollars, to get the money converted to dollars. What are you saying? The people in US, people in South Africa, South American, Europe side, you know, Indian. So it's easy for you to make money. Whatever you put in the business is just wake up in the morning, click withdraw, and turn it to money. As Sassy has explained everything. Guys, let's put fire on the charts for our leaders, our great presenters, our best leaders of the Fintoch ever that I've ever seen since last year on this particular platform and the business. We all on money, and we have a good health to spend the money and wake up before you sleep. Go your idea, go to your jogging, go to your exercise. Make sure, Sassy, I can see you are adding more weight because of the FTC, you know. So make sure you go to your exercise to be healthy, to spend the money. The only problem we have in Fintoch is how to spend the money. Remember that all the time. There is no other problem. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the section. Thank you, Blockchain Kojo. Happy.